All right. So last time we were starting spring day 5. Boy, we've done a bunch. What was our mission? I believe our mission was something to do with a little dragon. I think we had to get a dragon trap, and we needed to trap the baby dragon. Oh, but I want to make like a furnace or something like that for the ore that I have. Okay, let me look at some stuff. Here we go. I'm gonna click this. Just nope. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I wanted to see if I click out real quick. See if that changes some stuff. That might help whenever I'm trying to set up the game. Because I've always, for some reason, it doesn't like to pick up the game audio, and I don't know why. Anyhow, let's do. I'm gonna tweak the. Just a little. That's awful sensitive. Boy, that is sensitive. Let me use my mouse instead. Okay, that's what I want. That would be a little bit better, I think. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so I need to visit the general store to get the dragon trap. Still need to harvest the 40 wheat. I don't think that it's ready to harvest. Well, I have a book here. Oh. Huh. So I did a mission, and as a reward, they gave me a book, and I wondered where the book was. And so the book showed up here. I wonder if by doing missions for these particular people, if you get this book and it gives you a free level, free skill point. I think that's what that was. I think it gave me a skill point in combat. Yeah, because see, I'm level 2 combat, and I should only have 1 skill point from going from 1 to 2. But I have 2 in my swords, so that's what that is. Okay. Okay, so I got that now. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, let me see what's in the mailbox. Okay, well met, Ren. You've been doing some good hard work in the mines lately. I'm just writing to let you know that, well, it's nice to see. That's all. So keep up the good work. Oh, by the way, have you used your anvil to smith any keys yet? The rusty keys you find are only good for one use, Ren. If you want to unlock a floor for good, you'll have to forge some bars into a proper metal key. Just so you know, I mean. So on. In fact, here, have these. It'll help you with your smithing work. Nice. 10 copper ore. Love that. Love that. Okay. Let me swap to this. Can I... okay, so I won't have any wheat until tomorrow. Is there anything I want to sell? No, I don't think I want to sell anything. Ooh, I could sell those empty soda cans. Let me go ahead and move those over. Oh, nice. I now have a fruit tree. I'm going to eat one. I'm going to sell this one. Okay, 6. Not bad, 6 gold. You know what? I'm not hurting gold right now. I'll hold on to it. I'll eat it. I'll gain some more, whatchamacallit? More, health. Permanent health. Okay. So I need wooden planks so I can make a furnace. That'll let me smelt my copper bars into ore, which then will let me make the anvil. There's a farmer's table here. Crafting table just for farmers. You can craft scarecrows, totems, and even weapons made from farming items here. Okay, I definitely need that. For that, I need 2 wheat and I need a wood plank. Okay. Cooking pot, trusty cooking pot where you can cook ingredients and crops into yummy meals. Okay, I need one of those. Baker station. Okay, I'm gonna need that, which I need sugar for. Common ingredient bought from the general store. Okay. I wonder if you can make sugar. If it's bought at the general store, probably not, I would think. An oven, juicer, a loom. Oh, I'm gonna need a loom. I have a furniture table. I've got a crafting table. A construction table would probably be good to have. Painter's easel, fish grill. Good night. Sushi table. Oh boy. Cardboard box mount whistle. Okay. Composter. Oh, I need a composter for, what was it to make? Okay, turn compost into, okay. Composters turn resources into compost and fertilizer. Okay. I thought it had something to do with worms. Maybe worms are a byproduct of the composter. Tile maker. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start with making some wood planks. Oh boy, I'm not gonna have enough. I need to do some logging real quick. Let me do this. Oh, and I don't remember what I needed for that guy up there. Oh, you know what? That looks like a small tree. I'm not going to cut that one down. Although I may have already messed up by hitting it. I should probably go ahead and cut it down anyway. Go ahead and knock this one down. So there's these those mushrooms there around the edge of the trees, but I don't think you can. If you can, I don't never figured out how. How do you collect those? Kidding me? It would. That's weird. Okay. That should not be targeting that far away. There's some strangeness going on here. So if I'm right here, it wants to target that one there and not the one that's right in front of me. Odd. Okay. It wants, okay, wheat and apples, it looks like. Okay. I'll worry about that a little bit later. Yeah. I got less from that one. Okay. Thank you. I need to craft the rest of those. I'm gonna make a furnace. Okay. Let's swap to this. Go ahead and knock out a bunch of feeds. Clear some land. Okay. Okay, let's see. Pick up that. Okay. Chest. Okay. What needs to go in the chest? I can sell those clams. Copper. Nope. Copper ore, water crystals, iron ore can all go in the chest. That can go in the chest. I think the stone. That. I'm going to keep the sapphire because I need to add that to the museum and sell those clams. I can plant the oak tree and I can plant those green root seeds. What else do I have? I can take those wheat seeds for more green root. Go ahead and sort this out. Got a little bit of coal. Okay. You know what? Let me take that plant, that oak seed. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put oak seed there. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put these back. I do not have my hoe and watering can on me. Okay, let's do that and that. I need the watering can. I don't know how drastically important it is to water the plants every day, but Harvest Moon, not Harvest Moon, Rune Factory, Stardew Valley, they have me pretty well trained that if I don't water almost every day, bad things will happen to your crops. Which, to be fair, that's probably fairly similar to real life. Plants need lots of water, so I don't think it's as bad as having to water every day. Typically, I guess it depends on where exactly you live and how much, how hot it gets, how much water you get normally. Okay, a furnace. Where to put a furnace? Do I put it right here? That does not seem like a good idea to me. I think it's gonna get real crowded right here. I should almost probably open up a bigger area to put stuff in. If I put it here, how bad of an idea is that? Oh, you know what I just noticed? Okay, I'm gonna put that there. Let me do this. Okay, and I'm going to make copper bars. Okay, 8 copper bars. This here says that I can dash over here. I don't see a reason to go over here, but maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's a reason to go over there. Interesting. Yeah, let's check out the rest of the farm, I think. Okay. Read sign. Approach me if you dare, pathetic farmers. I'll use your scythes as a toothpick. Weedle. Great and powerful. If not defeated, Weedle will leave your farm on the 9th. Huh. Should I try to kill Weedle? You know what? It'll be my first taste of combat. I have a basic sword and no armor. But you know what? Let's do it. Weedle, back so soon? Knew you couldn't resist the temptations of Weedle, the great and powerful, and so handsome too. Weed monster. Play jump rope with me. I was thinking it was a fight, not jump rope. Play jump rope with me or suffer my weedy wrath. Okay. Could I get someone else to jump against you? The more fools falling on their face, the better. Go and get them, I say. Let me ask a few neighbors. Begins quest. Find Lucia. Okay. Figure out how to get back out of my... Huh. Okay. So that's interesting. Not what I expected at all. Let's see, where... Apple... Town Hall, maybe? Figured there's... Yeah, there's a bunch of fruit here, so let me go ahead and get fruit. Okay. Get these berries. Get that. Okay, so there's a random mushroom I could get. So if it's a shiny mushroom, I can pick it up, but like these down here, I can't get. Bunch of apples. Apples are HP. Nice. And apparently exploration experience. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. No, not secret compartment. Town spirit. Let me get town spirit. Okay. So hang on. Before I do that, I wonder if all the quests, or if the stat down here, quest completed, that actually factors in or not. So I have 37 mana right now. I want to do this, do that. How? Okay, yeah. So that does not count. So I wasn't capped out. So it really is only the community center quest. Doctor, no. Okay. I'm only gonna eat a little bit of each of these because I don't... Oh, I shouldn't have ate that apple. Okay. Do you have anything? Nope, I'm scrolling. Okay. Oh, what did she say? Like, hello, farmer. Wonderful to see you again. Do you care to chat for a bit? I wanted to say Catherine is a lovely name. This lady's a witch, for those of you that were not here last time when we met her. Last time I talked, you said you were a witch. I wanted to say Catherine's a lovely name. We're going to be nice people. That could come... I think this could come off accusatory, and maybe... It's not something she would necessarily want to talk about, although it could also give us more context of what a witch actually is. Hey, look, there's Lucia. Let's see what this means. Okay, that's right. Don't tell me that concerns you. Certainly, you've already met Lucia. She doesn't practice witchcraft like I do, but she is blessed. If her internal connection with magic didn't put you off, I'm sure you won't mind my witchcraft. I'm gonna say I don't mind one bit. Okay. I don't even need to read your order to see that we will get along famously, okay? Oh, okay, so they weren't mutually exclusive dialogue offers. Okay. Catherine's a lovely name. And here I thought I was the charmer. I'm glad to see our newest neighbor isn't just a stick in the mud. What do you mean newest new neighbor? Or did you expect me to be a stick in the mud? What do you mean newest new neighbor? I only just met the other new arrival, Lynn. Sweet little thing, but not very outspoken. Nothing against her, but I need someone to keep up with the conversation. You know, I feel such like such a blabbermouth when someone doesn't talk as much as me. Interesting. Okay. Lucia. Good day to you, Ren. How's their life on your farm? A weed monster. He says he wants you to play jump rope game with him. Oh, I see. That's curious. It sounds like a weed elementi. Usually elementi are friendly creatures, but times are strange for all of us right now. Is it the darkness that has gotten this one upset, I wonder? Okay, so that's an interesting thought. Maybe the darkness, that dark fog, is messing with the natural order, the elemental spirits, and maybe it would have an effect on us if we were playing as an elemental person. That might be interesting for another playthrough at some point. Maybe your race has a factor in some of this stuff. Okay, but putting that thought aside for now, a simple game of jump rope isn't a huge demand, although I haven't jumped rope since I was a girl. Have you met our baker Liam yet? His bakery is just north of your farm, actually. He has 2 young sisters who both love jump rope. I'm sure they'd be thrilled to help you out. Oh, interesting. So I wonder if I decide to go recruit them, then I won't have to jump rope myself. That's interesting. So that's a pretty interesting and clever bit of a way to complete the quest if you're not into some of these mini quests. Maybe I wonder if there's going to be more of these things like that. That's curious. And here I thought it was going to be a straight up combat fight and right there on your farm. Interesting. Okay. So either thanks for the tip or I see no problems with young children facing down giant monsters. That's a good point. You know, I'll say thanks for the tip. I might go talk to, I mean, it's jump rope. Surely it's just jump rope. It's like, it's not going to go terrible, right? Yeah, surely it won't go bad. Okay, another mission. Hi, Pod. Hey, Ran, can you help me make a necklace? A necklace? Mama likes seashells. I didn't sell my seashells yet. So I want to make a necklace with seashells and fishing string. I already have the string. I found it in the garbage. What do you need me to do? I'm not allowed at the beach on my own, but I need seashells. Bring me 5 clams so I can make a really good necklace. I mean, please. I'm on it, Pod. Can't wait. See you soon. Hey, Pod. Now I can make a real pretty necklace. Mama's gonna be so surprised when she gets surprised she looks like a fish. Thanks, friend. No problem. Easiest quest ever. I think it's way better than selling them. I don't remember even how much I was going to get for them. So, yeah, I think we made out pretty well. Some coins, some fishing XP, and community tokens. I wonder if our... Well, you know what? I didn't check after I ate that food, so I don't know what my mana is going to look like. It can't be much higher than, what, 38 at this point? 39, maybe? Do I want exploration? I'm gonna do fishing XP. What is my... Yeah, 38, so... Even though I got community tokens, it's not a bulletin board quest, so I don't gain the mana for completing that. Okay. What are the seashells worth, the clams worth? Was that 90 for 6, so what is that, 15 a piece? Yeah, that would be... Yeah, that's 15 apiece. Okay. So I can't go north because that giant, what do they call it? A snack coon? That's in my way. Okay. Building bridges or fertile motivation. Okay. I need stones to build a bridge, 15 stones. I need a lot to build a whole bridge. Okay. So cookies, mining XP, and community tokens, and then choice of exploration, mining, or fishing XP. I will take that quest. Need 1 earth fertilizer? Ooh, can't do that. Can't make fertilizer, don't have a composter. An earth fertilizer? I wonder if there's different kinds of fertilizer. Is there like air fertilizer? Okay. I don't have the stones on me. Let me see. Will it take it from my... Okay, yeah. So I gotta go back to my chest to pick that up. My, what a lovely place. A lovely place for I, the great weedle, to spread weeds, that is. Mwahaha. Oh. Well, he didn't... What a jerk. He didn't destroy my crops, so that's a good thing. Where's my rocks? Okay, take the rocks. I don't know why I didn't need to grab all 190 of them, but here. Topi. Wow, is that a whole 15 stones looks like? Uh-oh, should have asked for more, but this is a real good start. Thank you, farmer. No problem. Mining XP. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I just got 1 mana for that quest. Okay. Okay, let me go. Okay, so visit. Okay. Everybody's got a mission. Everybody's got a mission. Okay, welcome, stay. Are you busy? If not, do you want to be? I'm waiting on an order. It's medicine that Catherine ordered for me, but it's taking longer than I expected. How can I help? Wonder if you could stop by her shop and check on my order. I can do that. Fantastic. I'll be waiting. Okay. She has, I don't know what shop she would. Alchemy shop, maybe? Okay. Run. To the bakery. Okay. Bakery. Okay. Liam. Law farmer, what's the rush? You startled me. Okay. This might sound weird, but do you like jump rope? Jump rope? Well, no, not exactly. Emma and Elizabeth love playing, though. Would they like to play some jump rope right now? Right now? Well, I suppose they... Did someone say jump rope? Jump rope. Yay, yay. Follow me, girls. I didn't even have a chance to quest. Oh, that's not a nice jump rope. That is a giant thorn vine. That looks awful. I can't believe I recruited kids into this. This was the best you could come up with, 2 little human girls. It seems that for once the great Weedle was mistaken, because this will be even easier than I thought. We got this, girls. My farm is counting on us. Yeah. Let's go. How do jump rope? Okay. Okay. So it's legitimate jump rope. Okay, that actually was not terribly difficult, but I could see it potentially being difficult. So I guess maybe if people are having trouble with that, go recruit the 2 girls. I don't know what would happen if we got hit, or if I got hit at the very least. Interesting. That's kind of cool. The fact that, you know, problem solving, it was just a game of jump rope, even jumping over this vicious looking thorn vine. Was But the fact that, you know, we didn't actually have... It looks like a boss monster, but we didn't even have to actually fight it. But how? So shocked. No one has ever kept up with me before. Looks like you met your match, Weedle. Yay! That was so much fun, Mr. Weedle. Emma hugs Weedle's writhing vine, squeezing it tightly in her little arms. What? Unhand me, strange child. Yeah, you're good at jumping rope, Mr. Weedle. Despite the weed elemental's protests, Elizabeth joins in with a hug of her own. What? I am? Well, I mean, of course I am. Everyone knows it. But, you guys did good too. Legs aren't that bad. It was fun to watch too. My sisters certainly seemed to enjoy themselves. He was here the whole time, and he didn't say anything when he saw that jump rope. Interesting. Can we play again sometime, please, Mr. Weedle? Aye. What is this feeling? Deep in my stem, some kind of unpleasant warmth. That must be happiness. Happiness? Okay, fine. I'll keep my end of the bargain. I guess your farm is safe from my weeds, but I'll be back at a later date. And when I return, your farm will become a haven for all things weed once again. Wahahaha. We'll miss you, Mr. Weedle. I'll miss you too. Get away from me, stupid kids. So this is a tsundere weed, apparently. Goodbye, Mr. Weedle, or yeah, move along, Weedle. Weedle out, Toodles. Level up farming. What in the world? Okay, weedy, simple fire fertilizer, simple water fertilizer, simple earth fertilizer, and something else. I'll have to double check my inventory real quick. That was certainly a strange experience, but thanks to your sisters, we saved my farm. Teehee, me and Emma had so much fun today. Mr. Weedle is the best. All the same, girls, we should get back home before some other strange plant monster wants us to play tic-tac-toe or something. Thank you too, Liam. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so what else did I get? Okay, yeah, simple earth fertilizer. Fertilizer rich in the magic of earth, increasing a crop's harvest, grants the fertilized crop a 15% chance to gain an extra crop when harvested. Okay. It was wheat seeds is the other thing I got. Simple water fertilizer. Fertilizer rich with the magic of water, increases your crop's chance to stay watered overnight. Oh, okay. 60% chance to stay watered overnight. That could be useful. Okay. I assume you can only use one kind of fertilizer per plant. Simple fire fertilizer. Fertilizer rich with the magic of fire, increasing the speed your crops grow. Grants the fertilized crop a 30% increased growth speed. Interesting. I could see that being really useful too. And then I got this guy here, Weedy. A little weed sprout monster. Seems convinced you're super fun to be around. Grab a leash and have them follow you around. Exit house or farm to place. So a pet. Okay, I'll put you in down here and I'll see something about that. And then cookies. Ooh, cookies are really good actually. Restore health and mana, provides a very small amount of attack damage permanently. Should I eat those now? Or should I save them for when I take damage and you eat them for something? You know what? Well, I'm overthinking it. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat these now. Let me go ahead and put this stuff away. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat those now. Okay. Oh, what a delicious little farm. It looks even better now with all those weeds. Mohaha. I have a feeling like I was supposed to not talk to him before I left my farm and came back. I shouldn't have explored, I guess, is the what I'm getting from the way this text bubble just popped up. I think he's supposed to be here, and I was supposed to not realize he was here, not explore the farm over here, leave the farm, come back. He was supposed to trigger that. I was supposed to go, oh, look, there's something over there. Let me go and figure out what it is. And then walk over here, and this dialogue box would show up whenever I walked over and found him. But instead I defeated him first. Oh, what a delicious little farm. It looks even better now with all those weeds. Mwahaha. Who are you? I'm Weedle, scourge of the fields, polluter of plains, grower of overgrowth, mother of dragons, first of her name, yada yada yada, titles. Maker of messes. That one sounded better in my head. What do you want from me? What do I want, you ask? I'm here for some fun, and if I don't get my fun, then you and all this dumb town shall be covered in weeds. Should I say leave Sunhaven alone or leave my farm alone? We're primarily a farmer, but we're also a good towns person, good community member, so we're going to go ahead and tell them to leave all of Sunhaven alone. Not a chance. No way am I leaving until I've had my fun here. And until then, I'll spread weeds everywhere. Mwahaha. Alright, what kind of fun are you after? Let's see. Surely even a small, not plant thing like you must know about jump thorn. Okay. So here he calls it jump thorn. That would have been good to know before I recruited the little girls. I, the Great Weedle, am the best at jump thorn. There's no way you could keep up with me. You mean jump rope? That's all? Don't get so cocky. Everyone with legs thinks they're so great, but there's simply no way you could ever measure up to my jump rope skills. Fine, but if I do, you have to leave. Waha, how naive, how foolish, how absolutely naively foolish. You truly believe you can compare to my skill? I accept your laughable challenge. If you can keep up with me, I shall spare the town my weedy wrath. If not, however, well, I hope you've got a scythe. Fine, let's get jumping. Okay, and so this is where this text showed up. Okay, fine. Okay, that spirit come along. We have a game to play. Mwahaha. I can fight him again. I can jump rope again. So if I lose here, he's going to spread weeds all over the place. Oh boy. Okay. The rules are super simple. So simple. Even someone like you, dumb smelly, can easily comprehend them. When the vine swings, we jump at the right time. It's that easy. Just try and keep up with me. Wahaha. Got it. Then, no more talk. Let the game begin. Yep, I think I messed up. Okay, he has a ton of health. I don't think he had this much health before. So, having the girls here really actually did help. Apparently because he took way more damage before. Oh, and I got hit. Oh, so close, yet so far. Nah, only kidding. You weren't close at all. Ouch. Have some weeds, Mwah. No, not the weeds. Okay. What if I go and recruit the girls again? Any farming? Tillers, sell price for each crop. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I can do that one there. Okay, let's Let's go get the girls. There's spider webs in that tree. I wonder if that's how I get silk, actually. I wonder if that's another growth stage of normal trees. Like if I let a tree grow to full size, and then still don't cut it down for a little while, will it get the spider web looking things in there? Ren, I need your help, please. What's wrong? I smelled Liam's big bag of flour on the way home, and now he needs to buy more. I feel so bad. How can I help? Bring me 5 flour. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Okay, so I think I need to talk to the weed monster again. Ask him if I can bring friends. Okay. So like, yeah, this tree here, I wonder if I let it sit for a while, if it will eventually get the spider webs on it like this one here has. Oh, you know what? He's gone. So I don't even need to... I am in the right place, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. So yeah, I'm... Another mushroom. I don't even have to worry about it. So, because I did it out of order, I got a bunch of extra weeds on my property, it looks like. Okay, well, let me go ahead and clear that out. Oh, dandelions. Do I have dandelions? I do have dandelions already. Okay, so it's not a special thing. I should probably hang on to some of those. Let me put you here. Buy a leash for the pet. Buy a leash from the pet store, and you'll have your animal friends follow you on adventures. Pet him. Okay. Interesting. Missions. Okay. Is it general store? Wheat harvested. Need flour. And need medicine from Catherine's farming store. Okay. Farming store. Farming store. Okay. Medicine. Yeah, okay, so Warnhart needs this medicine for his patients. Okay, buy that. Yeah, okay, so I just needed the one. What else? Touch the water, treat your neighbors how you wish to be treated. Okay. Where am I needing to go? Okay, so mission. Good lord, everybody and their mom's got a mission. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, this way. Because Kitty's over here, she has a mission. Okay, Kitty. Hi, Uran, want help? Kitty, what does Kitty need help with? I'm making a fancy dress. It's so fancy, there's even has a gem, except I don't have the gem yet. What do I need to do? Find 1 sapphire for my fancy dress, and I'll reward you. I have a sapphire. I'll go ahead and do the quest. I can always get more sapphires later. In fact, there's a perk in the mining tree that'll give me a bunch of sapphires. So okay. Oh my goodness, it's so shiny. This is the best sapphire for Kitty's dress. Yes, yes, thank you, Rent. No problem. Okay. Ooh, fish? Mining XP. I'm gonna get mining XP. Okay. And then there was somebody over here had a mission for me. Who was it? Down Liam, maybe? Is that Liam? Okay, so Giuseppe is still working. Okay, in the library? No. Okay, so I can read books. Okay, Liam. Sorry, it's Ren. All right. It's been a while since somebody new moved in. No offense, but it looks like you need a nap. It's only because I do. Sorry, don't mean to complain. I'm just burning the candle at both ends these days. Okay. Aware, thank you. What do you do? I run the bakery. I mean, I'm a baker. I also take care of my sisters. Usually I'm doing both at the same time. Do your sisters help in the bakery? They're just kids. They tried helping me bake once and it went not too good. Calvin returned a cake with glitter in it. I couldn't stop giggling because he had sparkles in his teeth. He was pretty mad. Who's Calvin? I don't remember who Calvin is. Maybe I haven't met Calvin yet. Okay. So that's not who has a quest for me, I guess. There no quest in here. I mean, that looks like him. Or am I missing something? I must be missing something. So that looks like a mission in the thing. Okay, so Wormholt is over here. The hospital. Go inside the hospital. Here's your medicine. Great, this is what I ordered. This is just what I ordered. Thanks, Ren. Again, you're a lifesaver, and again, not literally, no problem. Okay, so farming XP or combat XP? Go with combat XP. I'm sure I'm gonna end up fighting something at some point. That gave me 1 mana. Okay, hang on a second. Let me do this. Why are some of these giving me mana and then other ones aren't? Weird. I mean, that should... If I'm understanding... You know what? Obviously, I'm not understanding the way that this is supposed to work. Okay, wheat harvested, flour, general store. General store's right here. Okay, I didn't want to talk to Emmett yet. You're here for Stallon's order? Yup. All right, give me a second. All right, here it is. What do you mean this is just an empty crate? This will catch that dragon, no problem, trust me. Well, if you say so. Okay. Walt? It's a heck of a trip to get here from my farm outside of Sunhaven, but it's worth it. The store has some great seed deals. If you're a farmer, you ought to take advantage of them. I mean, he looks like a mole man. That's a lot for a house plant. Blue rug. Fluffy rug. Floor cushions, wheat seeds, rice seeds. Okay, so there's only 4 rice seeds. So here's the question: should I go ahead and buy seeds that I may or may not be able to use yet, so I can stockpile them for later? I mean, it says it's discounted. I can always make more chests. I got plenty of wood on the farm, so yeah, let me go ahead and buy those. Okay. Wheat seeds. There's 4 wheat seeds. I'll go ahead and buy those because I feel like I'm gonna need lots and lots of wheat. Okay. Let me organize this. Okay, dragon trap. Okay. Let me go around to the museum so that I can offload some of this stuff. That's the library museum. So I feel like some of this fruit that I have in my inventory needs to go into a one of the bundles. The center bundle, probably. I call them bundles, but it's probably, I don't know what they're called. Oh, yeah, they are bundles. Nice. Okay. So log's not one of them. Okay, so blueberries was one of them, raspberry was one of them, mushroom was one, orange was one. Okay, and so I need a seaweed, a log, and a strawberry. So if I can find those real quick, that would be awesome. Okay. Log will be easy. I just go and chop down trees like I needed to anyway. Seaweed I should be able to get off of the down here. Strawberry though, I think I've eaten a strawberry, haven't I? I have. So where did I get strawberries from? Okay, so yep, here's some seaweed. Okay, pick all this stuff up. Okay. Walrus man? Harold. Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have left out my fishing nets over winter. They got lost in the snow. Now I can't find them anywhere. My dad is gonna really grill me for this one. Okay. Nice. I didn't know I could get these were logs. Okay. That's easy. Clean up the beach a little bit. So this is pretty cool. So I guess if you end up accidentally, like not accidentally, but you end up cutting down all the trees on your farm and you don't have much in the way of seedlings, you can just run through here real quick and do all this stuff. Who are you? Guard? Peaceful, okay, starts with the citizens. Okay. What is this? Okay, sand. Crab, seaweed, and sand. Okay. Crab. So that's probably a, something else I can get. Rupert? New to these talks, ain't you? Never seen you before, at least. I'm Sunhaven's new farmer. Ren, nice to meet you. Farmer, is it good to meet you too? I'm Rupert, and I fish. You can fish too. Plenty of fish to go around, but you won't catch near as many as me. Hehe. Okay. Nathaniel. Peter, I think is the name of the fish guy. Okay, not you. Yeah, this is Catherine's house. Who are you? John? John, I don't think I've met this person. Oh, it's you. The new farmer. Sorry, you caught me with my head in clouds. I'm John. Didn't mean to startle you. I'm Ren. No, it's fine. I was just in my head is all. It's really nice meeting you, Ren. Okay. Cool. Okay, I need to go to the quarry. Well, if I go this way, I can wait for you to show up and talk to you. Okay. Arms are sore. Okay, sure do. Don't want to. Try not to complain though. Like Solon says, every breath goes into the forge. At least I'm learning a lot. In the end, I just want my family to be proud of me. Your work should be for yourself, not for other people. Or you'll make your family proud. I know it. Chris Dang, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? You'll make your family proud. I know it. Let me do this. Your work should be for yourself, not other people. Oh, I lost friendship there. In my village, the only people that think that way don't have any friends or family. What made you want to be a blacksmith? In the eastern region, women are the blacksmiths. My mother and grandmother supported our whole family by smithing, so I guess you could say it's in my blood. Tradition is nice, but how do you know if it's what you really want? Oh, okay. Tradition is important. It's good that you're representing your culture. Okay, let's go ahead and support her traditions, yeah. Nice. Glad to hear that that you're enjoying it. Have you been playing Sunhaven? Nice, nice. I've played a little bit of it back, what was it, August or September, about 2 years ago. But I don't really remember much of it at all. But I really enjoyed playing Stardew Valley, and I enjoy like Rune Factory a lot too. So I figured, something to break up the instead of just playing like I did Deep Rock Galactic earlier today, and I've been doing a bunch of Monster Hunter Wilds, so something a little more calm, I guess, a little more chill, changing it up a little bit. But I've been enjoying it a heck of a lot too. I think I've actually streamed this more than I've streamed the other two already. And I almost wanted to stream this last night, and I said, you know what? No, I think one stream in a day is plenty. Because I did Monster Hunter for almost 4 hours yesterday. At the start of the day, and like I said, I wanted to come back to it in the evening, and I couldn't bring myself to end up doing it. But yeah, I've been having a blast myself too. Yeah, same. I've got what is it, Rune Factory 3 and Rune Factory 4 Special here on Steam. And I've got Rune Factory 5, and I haven't loaded any of those up, not really. I was thinking about trying to play those on stream too, but I don't want too many of the same kind of game just yet. I want to, at the very least, get through the story of Sunhaven and see how far I can get, but before I start anything else like that. So for my guy, I decided to go with the orchardist profession. I don't know if that was a good decision or not. I think it probably was. I mean, it gave you what, 2 apple tree saplings right at the start, and so they are, at least one of them already started producing fruit now. So permanent like boost to health is, I think, is going to be really nice if I end up having to do a bunch of combat stuff. I haven't messed around with any of the other professions yet. Like I said, I mean, it's kind of a blind playthrough right now. Never mind the specifics. Quick, let's rig the trap before the dragon gets back. Sure thing. I love some of the ridiculousness that is this game. Like this here, the dragon trap is a cardboard box held up by a stick and some food underneath of it. I mean, that's something you'd see in like Looney Tunes from when I was a kid. And then, I mean, even at the very beginning, when you first get off the train, I mean, I was talking about, I was making comments when I first got off the train, saying that, you know, oh, you know, there's this magic fog, and here it is, the captain of the knights, the guards wants to use his sword and swing it around at the mist. I'm like, it's not going to do, it's magic mist. It's not, your sword's not going to do anything. And then he mentions that, yeah, his sword's probably not going to do anything. I love the fact that the writers so far have had the foresight to put in, like, acknowledge the ridiculousness of some of this stuff. I love it. Quick, follow me. Let's get into hiding and wait for that dragon to show up. All right. So I do vaguely remember the baby dragon having to get trapped, but I don't remember anything about what happens with it. Do I get it as like a pet? Here it is. Head down, farmer. I think it's going right for the bait. Here it comes. Or ouch, you're stepping on my foot. Here it comes. Darn, it doesn't seem to be going for the bait. What do we do now? Well, any brilliant ideas? Well, what do we do now? I've got another idea. Stay here, farmer. What kind of idea? Someone pulls out half-eaten mutton drumstick from his apron pocket. Why does he have half-eaten food in his blacksmith apron? At least you think it's mutton. With how he's holding it, it sure looks more like a club. Oh no, it's legitimately, it's right there behind his head. I didn't even notice him actually pull it out. That's pretty funny. I was saving this for lunch. It ought to be heavy enough to knock the bucker out. What are you doing? I'm not going to hurt it. I'm just going to bop it on the head and knock it out. Okay. Knock it out with a piece of, with basically a drumstick. Okay. Then you can take it safely away from Sunhaven for good. Stay still, you little... Wait, stop. What? I almost have this little lizard just where I want it. Salon, you can't just bop the baby dragon. Why not? Okay. It's an innocent little dragon. We can try another trap. You'll ruin your perfectly good lunch. Oh. I mean, those are all valid arguments. I'm gonna go with the first one. I do not support animal abuse. Sorry, farmer, but if we don't do this right, he'll just come back again. I'm going to do it. And the puppy dog eyes. Stay back, you little beast. Don't come any closer. Just stand still. I mean it. Oh, come on. Go away. Shoo. Get out of here, grr. Yeah, you know what? That's a good question. What's bopping a dragon on the head with a drumstick gonna do? Make it angry. I don't know if baby dragons can breathe fire. It surely it hasn't so far, but it did crash into the side of the mountain and cause a landslide. And you think a drumstick's gonna help do something to it? I'm warning you. Grr. Well, what are we supposed to do now? I think it likes you. It seems friendly. I think it likes you. Why do you have to be so destructive? It looks like it wants to be your friend. Do you think the dragon could be tamed? That silly talk, farmer, they would never work. No, I don't care how cute you are. You can't stay. You have to go. I mean, what about just for a little while? Solon? Okay, fine, but only until it's big enough to fend for itself and no more causing messes. This is very much the TikToks and YouTube shorts of dad didn't want cat or dad didn't want dog, and then look at them getting along. I mean it. Solon grumbles and kicks a rock, sending it sailing across the length of the quarry. The baby dragon cuddles along against Solon's leg, seeming rather content. Solon mumbles himself. I was glad to help. Glad the baby dragon is safe and sound. I was glad to help. Okay, some coins, some farming XP. I don't know how that gave me farming XP, what that had to do with farming, but okay. Coin. I haven't really spent much in the way of coin yet. Combat XP, mining XP, or fishing experience. I think my mining is going up really quick. Let me boost. I'm gonna boost combat XP. I'm gonna go fishing a little bit later. Okay. Farming level. Okay. Flower farm, top shelf. I think I'm gonna go culinary master. Extra gold. For a bunch of cooked meals when I sell them. Every one of them is counted separately. So that I don't know how many cooked meal recipes there are, but if it's anything like Stardew Valley or Rune Factory, there are a ton of them. So I think that's gonna be a smart pick. Let's see. I mean, flower farm every Tuesday, so that means every week I would have to. This seems like it could be good, but at the same time, it seems like until you get like, I saw that there was honey, beekeeping. So until you get beekeeping, this seems like it's kind of not great to do, just because you're going to have so many rose seeds, and that's going to take up a decent chunk of time every week. I guess every Tuesday, or at least once a week, in order to actually plant and water them all. But that would probably be really good multiplayer. And again, free money. I don't have any barn animals, so I'm going to hold off on that. I think this is probably the way to go. Okay. You know what? Let's see what's in the smithery. Solon. You're who's taking that land? I thought you'd be bigger. Thanks. My name's Ren. Pleasure. Call me Solon. If you need some new gear, you come to the right. You come right to me. What are you selling? Okay, so okay, so I don't even have to actually mine. I can just buy the bars. Requires mining level 10. Requires mining level 5. Okay, so I could buy a copper pickaxe. That might not be a bad idea. So he just does axe and pickaxe. Okay. Oh boy, I wonder if I have an anvil. Well, before I buy a pickaxe and axe, let me go. I'm just gonna run over here. I'm just gonna do my mining because I gotta go back to town later. Back to the farm later anyway, and I can check then. But I wonder if I build the anvil, if I can make my own axe and pickaxe, so I won't have to spend the gold on it. Okay, mining. Increases damage done to rocks, ores, and gem nodes. Yep, I'm probably gonna pick that up. Increases tool speed. Crafting any item grants you bonus gold. Ooh. Increase your damage to monsters in the mines. Ooh. Monsters in the mines confirmed. Okay. Let me get... Let me do Stone Crusher again. Okay. Keeping an eye on the clock. Don't want to get distracted, end up passing out again, like 3 feet from the entrance to my farm. Okay. So flour. Probably gonna have to build. What am I gonna have to build for a to get flour? I would think like a mill. So maybe. I wonder how in depth it is. I wonder if there actually is like a mill, or grindstone or something like that. This is what I wanted to click on. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay, there's all that. Break the barrels, free money. Okay. Logs and I need to head back to the museum because I can complete that foraging bundle. Oh no, I can't. I don't have strawberries. Where am I gonna find strawberries? Strawberries. You know, I wonder, did I get them in the trash? Well, there's an apple from the trash. Milla? You're the new neighbor. Welcome to town. How do you like it here, or what do you like to do for fun here? Sunhaven is a fine town. I moved here a few years ago. Since houses were affordable, saved me a lot of money. It sounds like you don't actually care that much for Sunhaven, or it's lucky you moved here at the right time then. It was luckier than you think. I would have been homeless if not for this place. That wasn't very much friendship at all. What do you like to do for fun here? I just enjoy the town. I don't like the big city life, but walking around Sunhaven is perfect. Even the guards are nice to talk to, except for Calvin. Ooh. What's wrong with Calvin? Or I agree, Sunhaven feels like it's the perfect size. What's wrong with Calvin? Have you spoken to him? He's a major downer. See ya. Okay, so Calvin's one of the guards. Who's this? Oh, okay, you're the arena guy. Okay, so Calvin is one of the guards. So is he I think I've talked to him. Okay. Log and seaweed. Okay, so I need strawberries. Where did I have strawberries? I wonder if that crab's in the fishing bundle. Fishing. Fall fish, summer fish, spring fish, or fall fishing. Okay, let's look at the fishing bundle. Okay, don't have any of that stuff. Withergate, winterfish, large tank. Lobster. Not seeing crab. No crab. Okay. Is it a spring fish? Maybe it's not even in the bundle. Okay. Nope, not seeing it. Summer? Huh. Nope. Okay. I'm guessing that crab is not in the fishing bundle. All right. No big deal. Okay, where do I go? What's over this way? Oh, you know what? I wonder if strawberries were up north past, is it this way? I think it was. Yeah, here's the guardhouse. Pinto, Sophie, okay. Lester. Okay, I don't see. Oh, there's the strawberries. That's where I was looking for. Yeah. Okay. Can I get back to the museum? Okay, museum. And here, Hall of Culture. Foraging. A strawberry. Completed a bundle. Nice. Okay, what did I get? Awesome. Hardwood ring. Yeah, most of my questions are rhetorical. So I don't mind like answers to like gameplay questions, stuff like that. As far as like story, I prefer it to be mostly spoiler free. Luck in foraging, huh? You know what? I don't need hardwood, so I'm gonna put this one on. What was that? Yeah, so like the like asking if like the crab was in the bundle, for example. I wouldn't mind a question like an actual answer for a question like that. Or you know, reminding me, you know, what goes in the Nerval mining thing. But yeah, as long as it's not, you know, something like, oh, you know, you go to the right and then there's a big cutscene and the big bad dragon shows up and kills this major NPC or something like that, which I don't think would ever happen in Sunhaven, but just as a hypothetical, yeah. I would prefer to be shocked by something like that. But I appreciate you asking. There's a large tank in the back of the aquarium section that you missed for over 2 in-game months. I did just check that. I did see that. I kind of vaguely remembered that, and since I saw that there was, it looked like a tank, I figured, you know what, just on the off chance, I better go ahead and double check it. I think that's where there's lobster shows up in that one. I think at least it looked like lobster to me. Maybe it's like a crawfish or a prawn or something like that. You know, it happens. Not everybody pays attention to stuff like that. Like, I'm definitely one of those people that will explore every nook and cranny, leave no stone unturned, as it were. Almost to a fault, I would say. I'm gonna go ahead and put that away, 'cause that might be useful. Sell those. Okay. Yeah, it is. But I mean, I do that to a fault too. I mean, I do that in like Monster Hunter. I did that in Deep Rock Galactic when I was watching it when I was playing it earlier today. Just because, you know, leave no stone unturned. There might be some useful minerals around the corner here. Oh, I meant to sell these starfish too. Okay. Oh, there's beach here on the farm. I didn't know that. That's really good to know too, actually. And a chest. So I ran into the weed monster earlier. I don't know if you were here for that. And that's a prime example of maybe I should relax a little bit on the exploring front. Because I for a moment I thought I messed up the game a little bit. Because I'd already gotten the was it Liam, his sisters, to help me deal with the jump rope, and then after I left, it gave me the dialogue for going up and talking to him after he's already put weeds all over your property. And my options were go face him in the jump rope battle after he was already defeated and gone, or go and find people to help me out with it, or I'll take care of it later. And when I clicked, okay, let's go ahead and jump rope. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I clicked, okay, let's jump rope, and then he took me back into the jump rope, and I got destroyed in it. Yeah. So I obviously ended up doing that out of order just because I went and talked to him. because I explored before I ever even saw them. Yeah. To pick up the copper bars. Let me go ahead and get all the weeds out of the way. My anvil up here. Yeah. You know, it happens with every game. I mean, it's to be expected. I mean, they can't test for every single scenario, but they usually do a pretty good job. So, you know, I won't complain about that. I've run into stuff like that with all sorts of games. Monster Hunter, with Deep Rock Galactic. Oh man, I think it was Monster Hunter before I was streaming. I got hit and got knocked back by an attack. I flew halfway across the map, like into a new area, randomly. Like it shouldn't have happened. And then the monster chased me, and then it warped me back to where I initially started at. Where I initially got hit from. And that's a Capcom game. So I don't know that you could ever repeat that, and how would you? So, you know, I don't know. I don't think it was World. I think it was in Wilds. It may have been in World, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, you know what? It may have been long enough ago that it was Monster Hunter World. It may have been before Wilds even came out. Oh yeah, I love the Monster Hunter games. In World, I mained the bow. And when I switched to Wilds, I used to play on keyboard, mouse and keyboard. I couldn't get the keyboard configured the way I enjoyed it in World. I couldn't customize it that same way in Wilds, and it frustrated the heck out of me. So it forced me to start playing with a controller in Wilds. And now I don't hardly ever play with the bow. I mean, I still play with it occasionally, but now I main greatsword, and I never would have done that in World. It's interesting. But I've enjoyed both games. There's some small complaints I have about Wilds. Nothing like I've read a lot of people's complaints about Wilds. Mine are kind of more small nitpicks, like, okay, well, why did you do this? Well, I understand why you had to do this. I wish you didn't have to, because I kind of missed this thing. So for the most part in Wilds, it's pretty much, aside from like selecting a mission in a different region, there's no loading screens. There's two loading screens I can think of. That are not just going on a mission. But you could traverse through 3 different full areas with no loading screens at all. Including base camps and all that stuff. And I don't really count going into your little tent as a loading screen, really. But because it's such a real open world and you can travel so far, they got rid of the divide between low rank and high rank, as far as, you know, in World, for example, when you went into the ancient forest and you left, was it Estera? Was that the main town in World? when you left Astera and went into a forest, ancient forest, you had to pick whether you were going into the low rank or the high rank, or I think the master rank version of the forest. That doesn't exist in Wilds because there's no loading screens. So once you get kind of the high rank, you hardly ever see low rank monsters. It's almost all high rank monsters, which is a little frustrating if you're trying to learn a new weapon. Because when I want to practice a weapon I'm not very good with, I primarily want to go start out with, you know, fighting low rank monsters, equipping a low rank armor set, low rank, like the let's say I was going to learn dual blades, the iron dual blades. I would put on like the basic hunter gear, just to try and get a feel and practice with the weapon and how the weapon works. And now you can't really do that. You can't go on these big hunt-a-thons without you have to go on an optional quest and fight a specific monster, which is a little frustrating in my opinion. But I mean, it made the world a lot more real. It's not that you it's pretty much that there's no divide. The low level areas and high level areas are the same areas. There's no distinction between them. So for example, in World, when you would go to the forest and hunt and like do mining, for example, you would primarily get like iron ore. You might get a little bit of malachite there for the first, like the rank rarity 1 and rarity 2 ores. And then whenever you came back there in high rank, you would get like dragonite ore and carbolite ore or whatever. I don't know if those are the actual ores you get there, but just as an example. In World, that doesn't happen. You go to their version of the forest, which is their first starting area, which is the plains, and it's exclusively like if you mine, you're only ever going to really get the iron ore and malachite ore, even if you're fighting, doing like an 8-star quest there. So it gets to be a point where there's no point in actually ever going to the mining nodes in that area because you don't need that stuff. You have 300 iron ore back in your box, so why go get more? Visitors waiting on your farm, better not keep them waiting. There's somebody on my farm. Oh, interesting. Lucia. Rise and shine, Ran. I hope you don't mind me waiting here. Hey, it looks like your farm is already shaping up. Anyway, it's time to plan your first visit to Dragon's Meat. Ren, are you ready to meet Elios? Dragon's Meat? That's meat with 2 E's. Clever joke. It's where Elios lives on the mountaintop. New neighbors in Sunhaven make the trek to receive Elios' blessing as a rite of passage. A way to truly join Sunhaven. What do I need to do? The ascent to Dragon's Meat can be dangerous, so I'll escort you up the mountain myself. Just meet me at the town square tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay. Perfect. I'll be waiting for you at our town square at 10 a.m. All right. Interesting. Okay. Harvest some wheat. Okay. 10 wheat harvested. Yeah. And I was mentioning this yes in the stream I did yesterday, actually while playing Monster Hunter. Is that one thing I kind of missed about World compared to Wilds? Wilds doesn't have the missions seem to go real quick the way you progress. So unlike in World, there are very few, if any. I don't recall ever saying any missions where it was like, okay, go hunt the equivalent of like 5 Aptonoth. So go and basically go kill a bunch of these herbivores to get raw meat. Okay, now go collect 15 herbs to learn how to collect raw materials to make the gear that you use. At least that was those kinds of missions were assignments back in, if not necessarily World, but the other Monster Hunter games, kind of teaching you how to play the game. You know, it's important to go out and collect resources. Think about where you can get different things because you're going to need them. This is what they do, and this is how you craft things. And they don't really do that in Wilds. In Wilds, every single one of the assignment missions that you have to do, every single one of them is to hunt a large monster. And it goes from large monster to large monster to large monster to large monster to large monster. So really for the main missions that you're required to do to get through the story, you don't have to kill the little small flying wyverns to learn, okay, I need was it flying wyvern webbing or whatever, or this is how you get screamer sacks to make sonic bombs, that kind of stuff. And I think you lose a little bit of the Monster Hunter experience by not having to do those things. I can only think of 1, maybe 2 assignment missions that required you to capture a monster. And capturing used to be a big deal. And not so much anymore. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, you know, I'm not sure. I kind of feel like it's a bad thing because there used to be a reason to go and capture monsters, and without having that reason to capture monsters, let me go back. There used to be a reason to capture monsters because there used to be materials from some monsters that you could only get if you captured the monster. Same thing with, there were some monster materials that you only got by carving monsters. And that doesn't seem to be the case in my experience thus far in Wilds. So you don't have to, you're not forced to go and, you know, use capture, you know, your trank bombs and your pitfall traps and stuff like that. I can't select the feed him all the items thing. Okay. Oh, it just does it if I leave the thing. Oh, and a Snackcoon plush. Okay. Yeah, it definitely did take away from those elements. Like, they have a lot fewer crafting recipes. Like, so you used to have to make, you know, it used to have nutrients and mega nutrients to increase the your health bar up to, like, what was it, 200 health, I think. You don't have to, they don't have those items at all in the game anymore. And, you know, Well Done Steaks used to do a bigger chunk, increase your stamina by a bigger chunk than rations did. And that's still the case, but now Well Done Steaks also increase your stamina to the maximum level, and also your health to the maximum level. But I think you're capped at 100 health and 100 stamina. Like, it doesn't let you go, like, eating takes you from, like, maybe it's like 100 to 200 health. I don't really recall. Because they don't give you real numbers, not really. But you didn't have to, there's no health jewels, so you don't, stack health decorations and food to get your maximum health. And you can't use food and your mega nutrients or Weldon steak to get maximum health. You just, if you eat food, you get maximum health. And when your food buff goes away, you can eat a Weldon steak to get back to maximum health again. Which, I mean, is kind of nice, but it's not the same. You miss a lot of the preparation elements. So, like I said, I understand why they do things like that. As a gamer, I think it takes away stuff, but like I said, I understand why they do it. They're appealing to a wider audience, more casual audience. They make it easier to play, I guess. That and this. Put that away. Oh, I guess I don't need the hoe. Oh, do I need a... I do need a hoe again. Glad I still have that. Yes, I am. I'm actually playing, Sunhaven on PC with a controller. And I've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds on PC with a controller. Oh, I should probably put this plushie away. Put that there. Nope, it's PC. I started this with decided to try and play it with the controller because when I initially started streaming, my mechanical keyboard, I couldn't figure out how to get it to where my mic wouldn't pick it up. And I didn't have my new mic yet. I was still rocking the Razer headset mic. So, yeah. And now I'm just kind of used to it at this point. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it took me a while to get it to where it wasn't also picking up my breathing as well. Not so much breathing in general, but like the inhale after I finish talking sometimes. Also found a tentacle monster emblem. Maybe the museum would be interested in this. Interesting, okay. And I have unspent skill points in fishing. Okay, what do we got? Increase sell price of fishing. Increases the attraction radius of your fishing hook by... Yeah, let's keep doing that. Make fishing a bit easier, I would think. Library. I'm already out of mana. Oops. Okay, first I think I should see about putting fish away. Let's probably go in this large tank here, I would think. Let's see. Okay, nope. And nope. Interesting. Okay. Fishing bundle. Are you a thing? You are a thing. Okay. Okay. And surely these aren't spring fish. These are just generic fish, right? Oh no. This tadpole. Tadpole, yeah, that is a spring fish. But Dorado's not. Okay, okay. I don't remember seeing it in summer fish. Okay, that's good to know. It doesn't take anything from the hotbar. I haven't really been messing. I've seen that. I initially chose not to use it before, in case it accidentally took like a quest item. I was pretty sure. So the fish for the dragon feed, they give Kitty. The first time I was in the fishing section of the museum, I had that in my inventory, and I said, I'm gonna hold off on trying to bother using that button, just in case it takes that. It shouldn't, I wouldn't think, but you know, I didn't want to end up screwing up and soft locking myself. Have I earned any rewards? Let's see what I've earned. Nice. Shimmer root seeds. Pardon me. Radiates with a faint golden shimmer. This lucrative root always produces legendary quality yields. Takes 14 days to grow, yields 1 crop on average. So for a base price of $5.25, able to grow in spring and summer. Ooh. And I only get 1, huh? And coins or community tokens. I'm going to choose community tokens. Okay, thanks. Back so soon. Adventurous companion. I should get going. I wonder. I probably need my community tokens in hand before I go to the community token vendor lady. She probably won't take also from my chest in on my farm. There we go. Take those. I'll go ahead and put those away for now. Oh, I should probably stop using the air skip ability so much. I think it's going to get me in trouble one of these days. What are we selling? Spring selling portal, spring totem. I need 200 of those. Oh, wait. Yep, nah. Can't afford any of that stuff. What about community center guy? 51. Probably can't afford anything here either. Oh, quest. Bernard. Oh, hello there, Ren. I've heard that you're quite helpful around town. I have a task I can use a hand with if you have the time. What task is it? Some of the decorative banners around town are looking a tad tattered. I need to repair them to keep Sunhaven looking shipshape. How can I help? If you bring me some fabric to assist with the repairs, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, I will do that. I don't have any fabric, but I'll do it. What are we selling, Emmett? Yeah. It is such a good ability. It's hard not to use. It was hard not to pick up the level. I don't want diamonds. Elixir of fortitude, health, movement speed, mana, spell damage, attack damage, defense. Farming level, mining level, exploration level, combat level, fishing level. Okay, so I can't get the levels, but well, I think I gotta go with Elixir of Mind, and I can get one more. Let's go with move speed. Do I want move speed? Let's go with move speed. Oh, I know what I wanted to try. I wanted to try and see if using 2 of those worked. 3 mana and half. It does not show up in the food stats. So you might not be able to stack those. Was there a new mission? Barracks helmet shortage. Brighten up. Wooden torch. Copper helms. Yeah, I'm not gonna take either of those yet. Anvil. I need to make an anvil. Okay. Let me go here. Anvil. And let's make a... Can't make a farming table, but I can make a cooking pot. And then let's make a bunch of planks. I don't have anything for you there. Basic furniture. Hang on, 20 for a chest, 20 for a chest. Okay, that's good to know. I can make chests in my basic furniture and don't have to waste my slot in my crafting table. Here we go. Let's put that in there. Rice can be placed in any season. Takes 5 days to grow. Wields 1 on average. Okay. Let me go ahead and plant those. Let me get the hoe. Let me get that. Might as well plant those. There we go. Okay, don't need anything else right now. Okay, do there, there, there. Okay. There, 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 and there. We'll do that and water. And then I don't remember what this is. I'll go here, plant that, water that, water. Okay. Okay, pick up. Okay. I need, okay, put the anvil up here. Right there. And then put my cooking pot over here. I'm gonna put it right there. Surely that won't burn my house down. Okay, anvil. What can we make in the anvil? Tin foil, copper keys, copper pickaxe. Yes. Copper sword. Okay. I think the copper pickaxe is probably the smart thing to go first. I can't make any iron or copper bars. Yeah. I'm definitely glad I didn't spend the money to buy the pickaxe. Because I just knew, you know, if I can buy it and he sells the bars, surely I can make it. And if I would have bought it instead of, and then made the anvil and learned I could have made it, I would have been upset with myself. So I guess that means I need to go back down into the mines, get more copper. I definitely know that there was copper on floor 3. Nice. I wonder, can I sell? I can sell the rusty pickaxe. Nice. I'll go ahead and do that. Surely there's no downside to selling that. I'll go ahead and sell all this stuff too. No point in carrying that around. I have unicorn hair. When did I? Okay. To the museum, I guess. Let's put that away, that away, that away. That can go away. And yeah, I guess I'll hit up the museum real quick. Was not expecting to get unicorn hair. From, what, cutting down a tree? This one, I think. Is it this one? No. No. Exploration bundle, maybe? Yep. Yeah, here we go. Transfer all. Oh, yep, won't take it off my hotbar. Okay. To the mine. Might as well pick up some food just in case. It's Friday. Okay. Enter mine. Okay. Okay, money. Money. Okay, there's some copper there. Nope, that's not what I want you to hit. Nope, still not what I want you to hit. Oh, there's the key. Nice. Okay. Coal. Yeah, the targeting seems a little odd when using the sticks. Okay, unlock. Keep going. Put that and that over here. Put the food over here. Okay, what was that? 2? That was 5 copper. Okay. And I don't recall how many I needed for... chose to be human for the crafting speed perk, but seeing your tail wag makes you reconsider. You know, it's funny. I chose the Omari. Granted, I mean, my model is that of a Kitsune, so, you know, it was kind of fitting, but mostly because their perk was the increase or health regeneration when dealing damage, and I figured, you know, being more of a fantasy setting, that might be pretty useful, especially given like how good it is to have something like that in like Rune Factory, for example. That's why I picked that, and I didn't. It's completely passive, and then instead of like yeah, the crafting speed for humans, I think Naga got a bonus to fishing sweet spots, I think, and then elves got increased move speed, wasn't it? I think I'm gonna have to do Monster Hunter there. Although the passive for, or I guess not a passive, the ability you get for being the angel and the elemental seem really good. A 3-minute cooldown for health for you and your allies, or mana for you and your allies. I don't know how much it heals or stores your mana, but I could see that being really good too. don't remember what demons got. I know theirs was an active ability as well. Rusty Key, Origins of the Sun, of Sunhaven and Elios, Book 1. Ooh. Okay. I guess maybe that's just a lore book. Interesting. Another sapphire. Good, good. Yeah, insert rusty key. Go to 3. Yeah, here we go. Bunch of copper. Go this way. Ooh, there's some iron up here. Are you missing that book? Is it, does it go in the library? I mean, surely it doesn't go to the museum. Double check real quick. Yeah, I got everything over here. Really? Okay. So it's a museum item. You know, that kind of stinks, because since it's a lore book, and it looked like you could read it, so I guess maybe if you can still read it in the library or in the museum, that would be nice, but that kind of stinks at the same time. You know, I love hanging on to like lore books and stuff like that. When I was playing Skyrim, I would collect every single, like at least one copy of every book and try to hang on to it and keep it in the house. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, so I know there's gonna be monsters in here at some point. I wonder if it's gonna end up being like Stardew, where some of the monsters just kind of were actually like hiding. They look like rocks and they're hiding for me, trying to ambush me like jerks. Level 10 mining. Okay. Yeah, increase that. Do you happen to know, is there a cap on how many skill points you end up getting? From leveling, yes. But you can probably keep purchasing the skill point potions from the community center, right? And keep getting points that way. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I probably I wouldn't necessarily mind not being able to get enough points to max out all 4 trees completely. I would just hate to potentially miss out on stuff, because I'm sure there's plenty of stuff in here that I could go without. Like, I don't think I really need Stone Splitter. I don't really need a 30% chance to get 1, 2, or 3 extra stones. But this might be really nice to have. But at this point, also at the same time, if I'm ranking in money, I don't really need that many sapphires. Maybe sapphire is a good gift too, so that could still be useful. There was one that I was looking at too. Like, this could be really good later on whenever you're doing the beekeeping and have honey. Because I know that depending on what flowers you put around the beehives, then, or I guess, I don't know if they say beehives or apiaries, whichever term they use, bee boxes. Yeah. Yeah, right now, this would seems like it could be not necessarily a waste, because you get lots of gold from it, I'm sure, but you don't really need that much gold right now, unless you decide to say, I'm not going to build my own furnace and my own anvil. I'm just going to buy my tools outright, or my iron bars outright, so I don't have to worry about going mining. I could see a use for it then. Why you'd want extra money, like oh, it was exploration. That was the one I was looking at, like the secret compartment. You know, how many treasure chests do you really run into, and how many money bags do you really run into? Right now, I don't think I've seen 2 treasure chests. So yeah, 160 more gold might be useful from each one of those chests, but I assume you're only going to have so many of them, so it doesn't seem as useful right now. Maybe in the long run it'd be way more worth it, but at the same time, I think that what was it? This one here, the savings, 120 gold each day is going to be way more useful, especially if you end up playing for a long time. Now, that might be a waste, because when you get to, I don't know, year 3, are you really going to notice the 120 gold each day? Now, in saying all of that, depending on how they do, how the way money works in multiplayer, that might be something completely different. If they do, like, I think in Stardew, I don't think I ever played Stardew Valley in multiplayer, but I think I've seen a couple of videos of it, and if I remember right, money was shared between all the players in Stardew Valley. So if you did do that, if it's the same, then people spreading out and being able to take, you know, one person take, use some of their skill points for the savings, while somebody else does it with the exploration. Whoever's going to be going in the mines and stuff like that, doing the secret compartment, I could see that being well worth it then, if money's shared between all the players, because then everybody's contributing something that way. I remember this. Ooh. I distinctly remember these jumps in these mines. Fire crystal, okay. Okay, yeah, that's... See, and so that makes sense then for, you know, maybe they don't stack with each other, but as long as one person has it, that's worth, you know, someone biting the bullet and taking that particular skill. I think I'm good on town spirit for now. I think I want hustle. Although I don't really... Is it worth spending skill points on that if I'm just going to... If I could just increase it with potions. Can I increase move speed with potions? Or am I misremembering? That was spell damage. I did. Okay, yeah, you're right. I did. It was a 5%. Yeah. Okay, so 5%. No, it was... Was it 5% or was it 0.5%? Yeah, 0.5. So 0.5, and I'm getting 5 here. That would make my base speed 122.5? Is that mathing? 0.5. 0.5 and 5 from the skill. Yeah. That's an odd number for movement speed. And no other boost to it? I'm just trying to figure out, so what my movement speed here is 128%. So if I can get a speed elixir, that's, yeah, it's only an additional 0.5%. I was just trying to figure out, is it really worth getting an additional 2% movement speed with a skill point from exploration? But none of my... I was trying to figure out then, trying to do backwards, trying to figure out where this 28% movement speed came from. 5% from my, the dash skill, not dash, what is it called? Hustle? 5% from hustle would bring it down to 123%. The 0.5 from the speed elixir would bring it down to 122.5. So I just don't know where... I mean, I would think base movement speed would be 100%. So how would I have gotten 22.5% increased movement speed? Unless maybe my race just does that, which there's no way to see that. General. Yeah, there's no way to see a breakdown of that, and it doesn't show up in my food at all. Which is funny, because the large magic potion shows up in your food, but those elixirs don't. And none of my equipment says that it increases move speed. So yeah, I don't know. Some class grant move speed to... Yeah, that could be a possibility. I do have a key, okay. Let's go to 6. Yeah, I thought that if you pick Elf, you got a passive boost to your movement speed. And maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Maybe it was like attack speed or tool use speed or something like that instead, actually. But if it was move speed, it doesn't make sense to me why... Oh, there's an enemy there. It doesn't make sense to me why they would be... Ow. Ow. Yeah, why would elves get a move speed boost, but why would that be their special passive and it also my race, but not say that? Well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably remembering it incorrectly. I think a total of 30 extra mana is probably a good thing. Okay. Increases jump height. Extra silk when foraging spiderwebs. Okay. 5, 10, 15 unique cooking recipes only obtainable from this skill point. These recipes all use ingredients obtained from foraging. That could be good. Yeah, especially since cooked food would give me from cooked food you gain extra money here. So that would be good to have. Pen pal, sign up for the Sunhaven Pen pal exchange. Receive a letter from somebody in Sunhaven every Sunday of each week for 4, 7, or 10 weeks. That could be interesting. Boy, yeah, I definitely need to get myself some armor. That monster hurt. Steel slug. Level 3 combat. Heavy hitter increases my armor. Attack speed, swords and tools, 3%. Meditation, that would maybe be good. I don't have a bow. 1, 2, or 3 attack damage. Let's see, the elixir, the attack elixir. I think it was attack damage, not attack speed. You know what? I think I'm going to take Fireball. Oh, I didn't get to see that. Up. Okay. So, if I hit up, is that going to make a fireball? It sure did. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. I might not have a crossbow, but fireball seems to be doing some work. Nothing over there that I think I need. I have another skill point? Yeah. I almost regret not taking it earlier, but I think that's pretty good. Yeah, 20 damage and burn for 2 additional seconds. Yeah, fireball's so good. Okay, for mining, yes, I think I'm going to. Well, that's specifically the mines. So there, obviously, there's monsters outside the mines because I think I remember seeing signs on the beach with like caution symbols on them. So if this only works under mining, that might not be the best choice. Although there's a lot of mine stuff, so maybe that's still pretty good. Increase the speed of all tools. Maybe. You know what? Monster Hunter it is. I think that's still a good investment. Okay. Cut that out. Okay. Okay, let's take this out. Let's see, 8:10 p.m. Okay, fireball. Ooh, what's this? Okay, black diamond and earth crystals and drill bits. Okay. So I'm sure some of this needs to go into the museum. Oh, and there's some iron. Okay, okay. Yeah, fireball is real good, and especially for only 3 mana. And the fact that it auto targets, I don't even have to really aim it. Yeah. I wonder how some of the other spells compare. Oh, pick that up. Water crystals, okay. Okay. Oh, oh, I almost fell. Almost went in the dip. I don't have a key yet. Oh, speak of the devil, there it is. Okay. Yes, let's go. Go to 7. Let's see. Uh, 39 copper. Is that 2 iron? Yeah, 2 iron. Okay. Oh. I can attack from behind the rocks. Nice. Can be super cheesy if I needed to. Pull out the sword. Fireball. Sword. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I have to be somewhat facing the correct direction. Okay. So fireball can miss. It's not just a win button auto hit. Okay. This, and let's see. 9:15. Yep, it's time to leave the mines. Okay. Okay. I guess, well, I clicked the wrong button. I shouldn't have done that. I should have hit leave mine. Do you happen to know if you have to, when you use your copper keys, do you have to unlock the mines level by level? Or can you just save your copper key for going from like 1 to 10? You have to level by level? Okay. Good to know. I figured that was probably the case, but never hurts to ask. Okay. That. Okay. Furnace. Okay, you can make coal by using logs. All right, good to know. Copper bars. Okay. Bunch of copper. You know what? I'll make an iron bar too. I don't think I need it yet, but there we go. Skill point. I have a skill. Oh, I had another combat skill point. Fireball. 2 additional damage for an additional second. No change in mana cost. No cooldown. Ooh, that looks good. Slaying an enemy restores 1% of your total mana. Wow. Chain lightning. Unlocks the chain lightning spell, shoots a bolt of lightning at enemies dealing 40, 45, 50 damage, and then jumping to additional nearby enemies. Wow. Okay. Like fireball. Attack speed of tools and swords. I think that's really good still. I'm gonna go ahead and level up fireball, I think. Yeah, fireball. Go ahead and cut down a couple of trees while I'm still here. Since there's no downside to there's no upside to going to bed at 10 as opposed to 11:50 from what I've seen, at least, aside from the chance that you might pass out and wake up in the hospital, which I'm sure there was a cost along with that. And I know that happened to me once, and I just didn't see what the cost was. Okay, cooking pot. I can make cheese. Fried carp stuff. Okay. Man, these cookies were so good. Increased attack damage. Blueberry salad. You know what? This is what I want to do. Okay. Stone. Nope. Stone. Stones. Weeds. Oh, that's cool. Didn't realize you could use that. Apparently you can use your scythe on the spiderweb trees and collect the spiderwebs. You don't even have to cut down the tree in order to get them. That's pretty cool. Yeah, go to sleep. Okay. Oh wow, it's already been 6.5 hours since I started. I think I'm gonna do one more day, and then I think I'm gonna have to call it there then. Upgrade the house with a house upgrade permit, purchase town hall. Okay. Boy, time sure flies. Let's see. Put that away, that away, that can go away. Coalstone. Silk, yep. hold on to all of that. I'm sure I'm going to need that. Put that over here. Get my watering can. You know what? I'll go ahead and plant those oak seeds, those oak saplings. Let's see. Yeah. Do one there, one there, one there, one there. Get this apple. Eat the apple. Watering can. Okay. Boy, you can lose track of time real easy with this game. It's kind of amazing, actually. Okay, you know what? I watered all these plants. I probably didn't need to. Yep, because I need the wheat. Okay, let me... Do I have wheat in there? I do not actively have wheat, so that away. I need to go get wheat seeds. Farming. Okay. Thrift Hunter seed bags sold at the general store. Sale tables are an additional 5, 10, or 15% cheaper. Okay. More recipes. Unique recipes. Okay. Okay. Unlock the bee box, crafting recipe, happy animals. Oh boy, what to pick? Okay, so probably Thrift Hunter would be smart to pick up now. Since I don't really have much in the way of cooking. I don't have recipes, or not recipes, ingredients to cook with. This might not be the best pickup yet. I could pick up the bee boxes. I only need 12 flowers. And that would unlock bee boxes. Honey restores a large amount of health and mana. Ooh. That would be good to have. I guess I'll pick that up because that's an unlock. Yeah, I'll pick that up. Yeah. I'll check out the recipe for that, see how difficult that is to craft later. It's general store. You're probably only open at 8, right? Yeah, 8. Yeah, okay. So still too early. Fruit trees, okay. Go do all my foraging real quick. For free stat boosts, at least to health and some mana. Okay. Ooh, and a berry. Okay. Blueberry. Raspberries. Seaweed. Not a whole lot down here. A little bit. Yeah, so whatever enemy that is probably that way. The melon crab. That's what it looks like. Or maybe like a green tomato crab. Definitely a crab of some kind. Okay. Now there's some fruit up by the... Oh, there's some more right there. Okay, there was going to be some more fruit up by the guard barracks. That would be good to pick up, but it is about to be 8. Examine. Birds? Wow, look at these birds. They've scattered seeds all over the ground here. Someone should clean these up. Huh. Okay. Okay. Sugarcane seeds, green root seeds, red and orange bottles, sack of coffee beans. No, I'm not going to buy a sack of coffee beans. That's probably a recipe for crafting. Green root. Yes, I will buy all 5. Those sugarcane seeds. Sure, I will buy all of those as well. Sugarcane, any season, okay. That does increase it permanently, okay. Let me... You know what, that's a sale stuff. What does he have? Yeah. So 40 for wheat seeds here. Corn, pardon me. Corn is any season. Yields 2, base price of 55, and they cost 80 apiece, so it's not bad. Tomatoes take 6 days, 115. Okay, any season. Boy, it looks like a bunch of this can be is any season for the general shop. Diapers. Okay, so you can have kids. Baby food. Needed sugar for something, I think. No, I need flour. I need flour. Let me get... Okay. So I need 40 wheat for... what's her name? The merchant girl. Annie? She wants me to grow 40 wheat. So let me go ahead and do this and that. Oh, so much money gone. Okay, that's good for now. I can plant that shortly. And go get some more of these fruits. Okay, blueberries. No strawberries today. There was nothing down here, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh, I don't need to deliver 40 wheat. I just need to harvest 40 wheat. Oh. Well. Oh well. You live and you learn, I guess. John, a quest. Ren, I was hoping to bump into you. If you have a moment to spare, I could use your help with something. How can I help? I'm planning a reward-based lesson for the kids, and I need cookies to use as a reward. You'll be doing me a big favor if you brought me 4 cookies. Where should I go? After you have the cookies, you can bring them to my desk at the library. Oh, he's the teacher. Okay. Okay, I'll have your cookies in no time. I didn't see... So they mentioned that there was a time limit on quests. Now, I don't see a time limit on any of these quests, so probably that means there's a time limit on the town center quest. Not on. Who are you? June student. Oh, okay. You're a student. Apples. Okay. Exploration. Ooh, what to pick? Only a bulletin board requests have time limit. Okay, that's kind of what I assumed. But it's always good to have confirmation on that. Yeah, because it would have sucked to, you know, see somebody with an exclamation point and go, oh, you know, naturally you want to talk to everybody. Hey, you have a quest for me, and not be able to complete it, and then them get mad at you because you took, you know, 6 months in order to complete their quest. Increased jump height. That seems like that can be, that could be good. That could also be real bad. Silk might be useful to have. I don't know how common spider webs are. Let's go with jump height, at least we'll see how terrible that ends up being. I can hear some of the most beautiful piano music beyond these hedges. Wish I could see who's playing. Who are these people? Listen in. Admires. Claude is the genius. Claude. Okay. I vaguely. Who's Claude? I think I talked to him before. Yes. OMG. He's so handsome and talented. I think he's mysterious, just my type. I think he's writing a new song. Do you think he's really a whisper? I've talked to him before, haven't I? Claude, is he in here? Yes, okay. The blonde guy. Got it. So this is his house? Claude's house. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna wander around his oh, nope, can't go that way. Shouldn't enter his backyard without invitation. Yep, that's right. I shouldn't do that. Okay. What else is there to do? You know what? Let me talk to you. Oh, they're farmers. Everyone calling you farmer now. I could just call you Ren if you prefer. So, oh, did you want to talk? Sure, I'll talk. I kind of wanted to shop. Are you from Sunhaven, Liam? No, I moved here from the north. The old and cold north. That's, what they call it in the north, because it's so cold there. Anyway, I'm glad to be out of the north. The girls and I really, just needed somewhere warmer, both in temperature and community. You moving must have been hard on the girls, or you made the right call bringing them here. I think you made the right call. Obviously, you know, if you needed a warmer community, then obviously things must not have been great there. I'm always doubting my decisions, so a little affirmation goes a long way. Right now, thanks, friend. What do you think about the Withergate rumors? Withergate rumors? Oh, is Withergate the monster village? Must be that monster city that they were talking about. I'm not sure what to think, so I just try not to think about it at all. If something happens, I'm sure the army will have it under control, probably. It's lucky that the armory is in Sunhaven. Sure, it's impressive and safe and stuff, but it kind of freaks me out more than if they weren't here at all. I can see that. Go to the bakery. Okay, so I thought Liam ran the bakery. I guess not. Okay. Hi, Jordan. I don't think I've ever met Jordan. You're the new farmer. Isn't your farm just south of here? That's a good plot of land. Okay, what are you selling? Okay, so it doesn't say that it's sold at the... Unlike sugar, it doesn't say it's bought from the general store. So I can surely make this. But to go ahead and knock out the quest, 500 gold pieces. I feel like I'm gonna... If I buy it, then I'm not gonna earn that back. And it would be for Liam's sister, so I'd pay Liam to purchase his flour so that his sister can give him the flour. Oh, and it says right there you can craft flour in a wheat grinder. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and not buy that, but you know what? I'll see what else he has selling. What he's selling. Cheese. Okay, so dairy, at least cheese and milk both give you permanent mana. Eggs give you permanent mana. Interesting. Pizza, large health. Beginner's apple pie, small mana. Oh, I needed cookies for somebody. 4 cookies. For Jun. I feel like it's gonna be a while before I'm able to make cookies, because I think I probably need, what, milk and sugar and eggs? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy those. And there goes all my money. Okay. Let's go. Oh, blueberry bush. Okay, blueberries, oranges. Okay, so this guy moved here. That's kind of cool that they stay around. They just move out of your way. Was there anything I needed here? Oh, the copper pickaxe would have been cheaper buying it here if I needed it. That's good to know. So this guy sells, it looks like he sells stuff cheaper than the blacksmith does. What are you selling? A copper sword? I can just make a copper sword. I need to see what it takes to make a crossbow. Because that would be really handy to have. Iron ring, glow ring. Okay. Yeah. Give that to him. Yep, no problem. Yeah, I lost money on that deal. But it happens. Exploration or farming? Let's go farming, XP. Okay. Oh, and she just spawned in, so I need to meet her. Let me head to the museum first. Let's see, it would be, I think it would be in here. Mana bundle, golden bundle, definitely not that. No, not that. Bars bundle? Okay, yeah, I don't have any of those. Gem bundle. Okay, let's try this. Okay, sapphire. A black diamond. None of those. Okay. Money bundle? Yep, nope, not doing the money bundle. Withergate, okay. So these crystals, fire, earth, and water crystals. Okay, so actually, now thinking about it, those were probably used in making the different element fertilizers. So I don't need those for what's it called? Oh, if I could remember. The um for the bundles. That it's the ration. Let's see. Not in there. Alchemy bundle? Yeah, not in there. Summer crops. Combat bundle. Leafy trinket. Elite trinket. Caterpillar. Pepper pinch green. Or pepper. Okay. Okay. So, Nelvari Temple books? That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that the Origins of Sunhaven would be in that bundle, but okay. You know what? I want to read it first. Let me, go ahead and let me go ahead and put that in my hotbar, I guess, and then do this. Okay. Okay. I figured if I add that to my, put that in the VOD, then I can go back and read it, if I wanted to. Okay, add that. Okay, and then... Oh, you can take it out too? I guess you can take it out until the bundle's complete. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's do that down there, that down there. We'll go ahead and sort the inventory. So the drills probably are used for something. A weapon or a ring, maybe a keepsake. Okay, go talk to, what's her name? Lucia. Okay, are you ready to go? Let's go. This is it. Elios is just ahead. I'm afraid I can't go with you. It has to be entirely your own choice. Good luck, Ren. I'll be here when you're done. Okay. Well, I can't smash rocks. Okay. Dragon. Elios, I've been waiting for you, Ren. Step forward, let me see who you are. I see, an Amari. Yours is a wild heart, guided by the clarity of your instinct. There are already some Amari who call Sunhaven their home. Just as they do, you can help build a better future for us all. It is fortunate that Lucia brought you here unharmed. Okay, so I guess maybe there's since he's referenced my race, there's got to be some unique dialogue. I wonder how like Naga or like demons and angels are treated if you come up here. What kind of unique dialogue options you'll have there? Because it seems like, for the most part, humans and Amari are treated the same, at least in Sunhaven. I don't think I've seen one of the elementals, or actually any other race for that matter, other than human and Amari. Have I seen an elf? I don't think I've seen an elf in the game yet. I guess there was one on the train, but you didn't actually speak to them. So yeah, I wonder. There's probably some really unique dialogue, especially with like the town folks based on your race too. Yeah, like if you were a demon or one of the Naga, something that's kind of like monstrous. That could be interesting for another playthrough as well. I am Elios, the Sun Dragon and Guardian of Sunhaven. Sunhaven is an enduring community with a bountiful future. I carry the responsibility of preserving the Commonwealth here. It is not a duty I take lightly. As Guardian, I prefer to see each new arrival myself. Ren, I require a glimpse of your innermost self. Clear your mind. Respond only with the purest truth. Ren, for whom do you live your life? Myself, my friends, my family, my ancestors. I would probably say my family. Your family, I see. Indeed, the tree cannot grow without the seed. Ren, where do you feel the strongest natural connection? A blazing fire, a soaring cloud, a flowing river, a standing tree. Ooh, boy, that's a good question. Personally, I'm always a fan of, I love the rain, so like clouds. Although there's something about like sitting around a campfire or a bonfire that, I mean, it almost gives you, like a chill. Like it reminds you, like almost of something like primal, like caveman instinct. I think. I think I'm going to say a blazing fire. Ran, what sets your heart alight? I think living in the moment. How curious. Ren, there is power within you. Your energy is almost familiar. Were I blind, I would truly think a young dragon stood before me. I cannot say what this means for your fate, but this power will only grow. Mind your ways, explore your connection with this magic, nurture yourself. And Ran, your powers will undoubtedly have consequences on our world. Though this responsibility falls only on you, remember that you are not alone. Do not alienate yourself from your neighbors. They will support you when you falter. I grant you my blessing, Ren. You now have access to the great power that resides within you, but you must hone your skills before continuing on your journey. When the time is right, I will reach out to guide you. As you leave this place, enter your new life. Walk confidently toward your future, Ren. Okay. Sunhaven teleport. Teleports the player to the Sunhaven farm. Ooh. 3 bonus mana and some combat experience. I wonder if these rewards change based, at least these rewards, these two here, combat experience and bonus mana, if that changes based on what your answers to his questions were. I'm sure probably everybody gets the Sun Haven teleport. An experience or coins. Let's go with experience. Can't go wrong with experience. Sun Haven teleport. You've learned the teleport spell to Sun Haven. You can now teleport directly to your Sun Haven farm. Achievement: teleport Sun Haven. That's so. I must not have gotten this far before because I just got an achievement. Unless I answered differently and got a different ability. Maybe I didn't get a Sun Haven teleport spell. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Spells. You have learned a spell. Press the spell circles over your hotkey bar. If you learn spells, then select a spell to equip it and press right to use it. Okay. Okay, so I can probably change. It automatically opened up my backpack, so maybe if I'm in my backpack, I can change the spells here as well. Ooh, some unlearned spells. Bubble net, create an air bubble that floats forward, magically catching any fish that travels over. That seems cool. How do you get that? That's probably in the fishing, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Rain cloud, summon a cloud that waters any crops it travels over. Vacuumulus emits a powerful shockwave around you, dealing damage to surrounding enemies and rocks. Cataclysm, transform into a spinning ball, granting massive movement speed and causing heavy damage to all enemies you collide with during this time. Chain lightning, okay. Teleport, cost 100 mana. I can't even cast the spell. Spend a large amount of mana to travel directly to a city you visited before. New locations are unlocked with teleport as you advance along story quests. Cost 100 mana. Firebolt Fire Beam. Fires a sustained beam of energy, dealing damage to all enemies hit. Aegis increases armor of all players on the same map and heals them over time. Ooh, that's really good for multiplayer. Earthquake, shake up the earth, instantly tilling the land and an area around you. Okay. Ethereal Axe. Summons a giant magical axe that swings in a large arc in front of you, dealing damage to trees. Okay. So it seems like at least these three are... You probably get these by going through the whatchamacallit, the skill trees here. Okay, so would it be here? Yep, here, Ethereal Axe. That's how you get that magic spell. So there's probably Earthquake in the farming somewhere. Under crops. Yep, Earthquake there. Okay, mining, probably the... What was the mining one? Vacuumulus. Okay, yeah. And that's also deals damage to enemies, so that's... Do they all have one? Bubble net. There we go. Okay. So all the skill trees have their own magic spell. Interesting. And so then I guess the ones that are... These ones here you learn elsewhere. Aegis. Oh, well, that might be combat under the pacifist tree. Cataclysm, because chain lightning is also in combat, so Cataclysm Fire Beam might also be combat. Combat. Yep, Fire Beam. Cataclysm. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay. Interesting. Oh, no, I don't. I want to talk to her. Okay, Ren, Ellis gave you his blessing. That means you were blessed, like me. I had suspected there might be some magical energy in you when you first met, but now Elias has awakened that energy. It's simply bursting from you. Elias gave me his blessing when I was much younger, so I know it can be a lot to take in. I'm always available if you feel the need to talk, is what I'm saying. For now, however, shall we head back home? I'm ready to go. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So I wonder why I got an achievement for getting teleport. Yeah, I must not have ever got the blessing. Large banners. Okay, what can I do now? Need to harvest wheat. Let's see what's over here. I don't think I've ever been this way. Pet Duke. This is what Annie keeps as a pet. This is Annie's place. Oh, feeding this guy must cost a fortune. Honestly, my previous save, I don't remember much at all. I remember there being more than one of the big raccoon, the snackoons. I remember the jump puzzles in the mines. I remember that being a thing. That's about it, to be honest. I don't think I can really recall anything other than that. But I mean, looking at my achievements, let me pull that up real quick. I had quite a few of them. Let me see. So yeah, the last achievement I had unlocked for the game was in April of 2023. And it says it was Big Heart. I reached 100 health. But apparently I fought the Gorelight Miners. And I reached Treasure Room 1 in the mines. Apparently I caught a legendary fish. I sent someone named Steven to jail. I defeated Krusty with help, apparently. I cast Air Skip 1,000 times. Apparently I died. And apparently I had created a human character. I remember doing none of that, but I apparently have, so interesting. I have no idea who Steven is. I don't know who the miners are, but apparently they have something to do with the forest, I guess. This place, a tavern? Edwin? Tavern patrons? Who are you? Mari? Vita Varnus? Okay, let's start talking to a couple people. Oh, excuse me. How do you do? Did I startle you? Oh, no worries. Ever since I came to this town, I've been lost in a lot of deep thoughts. It's honestly been incredible for the research I'm conducting. But I won't bore you with all the details right now, heh. Okay. That sounds evil and ominous. See ya. Edwin. Well, it looks like you have 20 years, so you're probably an elf. I'm Edwin. Nice to meet you. You can call me Ren. Good meeting you too. Hope you aren't waiting for this seat here. Okay. There's Tanya. She's the courier lady. Hey neighbor, you're looking fit. Is that from farming, or are you a health nut like me? Both, I bet. Do you like delivering mail? Well, I get to see everybody in town once a day, and I get some great cardio out of it. I don't see any downside. Okay. No wonder you're a great courier. You have a great attitude. Okay. It's true your attitude does affect the job. That being said, I'd bet you're a top-notch farmer. Doesn't it get tiring being so healthy all the time? Okay. Sure it does, but being tired makes me happy. I never feel better than when my muscles are all sore from really good workout. That is a good feeling. That is a good feeling. Where do you usually work out in town, or what's your favorite way to exercise? Man, both of those are pretty good questions. What's your favorite way to exercise? I like running on the beach in the morning when the sun comes up. I imagine the sunrise is like my reward. Okay. Let's see, what is Ronald? Okay, he must be the new farmer I've heard about. Welcome to our tavern. Hello, my name's Ren, and I'm Ronald. Let me know if you're craving anything to eat or drink. What are you selling? Brisket. Small amount of health permanently. Boy. Expensive stuff. And I bet you can make all of this here too. Okay. Then who is Mari? Well, hello there, welcome in. I'm Mari, and I'll be taking good care of you today. Hi, Mari, I'm Ren. Just moved in. Then that must make you the farmer. Lucia made her rounds and gave us all a heads up. Glad to have you in Sunhaven. Okay. What is up here? Bethany? Bethany. I'm trying to find the best spring daisies I can, and I'm going to make a flower crown for the Archmage. Okay. What is this? Examine. Inscribed on the shrine is an ancient language. Its origins lost to all historical record. Thankfully, the language is written exactly like the common tongue. The words say "corn for the corn god." Weird. That's pretty funny. Corn tribute. Gather 50 corn. Wow. Okay. Boy, that's a reference. Hooded traveler. Huh? Just passing through this town is all. You don't bother me, and I won't bother you. Okay. Yeah, you're not doing anything nefarious. Okay. Person Calvin. Okay, I've heard of you. Hi, citizen. Oh, you're the new rival, huh? Neat. My name's Ren. What's yours? I'm Calvin. Welcome to paradise. Okay. Fishing guy doesn't want to talk to me. What's up here? A fire. Okay. Examine. An abandoned tent looks pretty messy inside. Who would ever live in a dump like this? Okay. What's down here? Okay. I was right. There are more than one. What do you want? Might move if I bring... What is that? Kale and lettuce? Lettuce and kale. Okay. Okay. Ooh, apples. Oh, there's another one up there. And it looks like it's eating a bunch of apples. How can I get this moving if I bring something that likes? It looks like it likes apples. Okay, 10 apples, 10 squash banana, and green pepper flakes. 15 green pepper flakes. Dried peppers crushed into flakes, and the drying process made these peppers extra spicy. Okay. Interesting. What is this way? Okay. Jump puzzle. Oranges. You know what? What's up here? Oh. Okay, so chest, I don't think I can open. Yeah. Silver key or iron key, maybe? Okay. Ooh. Okay, pepper inch. So those probably drop pepper flakes, maybe. Oh, and those claws. I think I needed those claws. There. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do that. Boy, I didn't feel like he was going to get me there. Oh, no, wrong button. That button. Green pepper flakes. Okay, yep. Pick up that. What is this? Oh, this is probably a money bag. Okay. Oh, and it goes in your inventory. Oh, so you can save those until you unlock, what's it, exploration? That guy. That's smart. Okay. Examine. Oh, those monsters respawn. There are words carved into the tree. I don't get to have a lot of fun these days. I figured I'd make a riddle and hide a treasure. If you're reading this, it means you stumbled across the start of my riddle. Let's see if you can solve my puzzle. Okay, here's the riddle. Even though I'm a single stick, I am a bridge between worlds. One world dry, one world wet. What am I? If you think you know the answer, talk to the handsome young gentleman at the docks. Okay. Okay, so the riddle does show back up. Okay. Even though I'm a single stick, I'm a bridge between worlds. One dry, one wet. One dry, one wet. What am I? A fishing pole, I would think. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Glorite Cave. Oh, that's where the Glorite miners are probably from. Deep Wilderness and Sunhaven Town. Okay, let me go ahead and get that and that. Exploration. Okay, so I could take secret compartment and get extra gold, but I think I'll hold off. The high jump seemed like it was useful. I might need a little bit more. Give myself a little extra breathing room on some of those jump puzzles. Let's go ahead and take that. Deep Wilderness and Sunhaven Town. I think I'm gonna hold off on that. And let me go ahead and blast these guys. Whoop. Miss. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm getting green root seeds as well from them. Okay. Okay. I said the docks. Nobody over here. Did I check what's up here? I did. That okay, that was the other farm with the bee lady. That looked like it was an exit. Not okay. Could I check out? Okay, that's her house. That's the tavern. Is her house and the shop the same place? Yeah, okay. Let's go up here. Okay, a music store. Okay, I remember the music store. I remember a pet store. But it's not Kitty's pet store, right? It's somebody else's pet store. She has the animal store. Nim. Okay. Are those land sharks? Okay. Hello, new friend. Hey, you can call me Nim. What's your name? I'm Red. Good to meet you, Nim. Good indeed. If I can help you with anything, I'll be right here for you. What are you selling? Animal food, pet leash, and animal name tag. Okay. Teal bubbles, and an orange kitty. Okay. Okay, so these pets probably change also. Like, whatever this little, the plushies do over down there. And then like the general goods stuff on the sale things. Okay, coffee shop. Ooh, there's a treasure chest. Oh, that's silver key. Go ahead and break this stuff. Unrefined glass, unrefined metal. Okay. I think they're... Oh, yep. I do remember being here recently. The monster place, or I guess it's not the monster place, it's the dark mage place. It had like bottle caps, I think is what the currency was. Yeah, bottle caps, okay. Okay. Let's go back over here. Let's see. I don't think I've been further north than this. Anything interesting up here? Ooh, strawberries. Raspberries, peaches. Nice, nice. That's further north. Dark mist. Interesting. Okay. Something probably happens there whenever I do more of the main quest here. Oh, here's a dock. Some fish. Okay, so nothing up here right now. Okay. So to the south is the beach. There's nothing past the quarry. It's not that I've been able to see. You know what? The pepper flake things. There's probably a spot for them in the mine, or in the museum. The bundles. Combat bundle, right? This one. Yeah. Oh, there's not on the combat bundle. Okay. But the pinch thing, the claw is okay. Okay. Leafies? Okay. And I can't eat these, can I? Here. Yeah, you can't eat those solo. Okay. I need 15 of those for the snackoon. What else is there? Okay, there's all these other shops that I can start gathering material and saving money for. Okay, can't go further that way. Okay. What about down on the farm? What's over further this way? Okay. Okay, this is where the weed guy was. Oh, mushrooms on a tree? Nice. Okay, silk. Okay, there is a path this way. What's over here? Okay. Oh, another snackoon. Okay, and we got some apples, mushroom, silk, berry, silk. What does this one want? Apples, mushrooms, berries, and choco berries. Okay. You know what, let's go ahead and move all the stuff that I do have over to him. Let's give him those apples. So now I just need a couple more berries, a couple more mushrooms, and then the choco berries. That feels wrong trying to make those and not use them as recipe ingredients, but oh, leafies. Okay, level 1. Okay. Oh, and I got Leafy's leaf and Leafy trinket. Okay, so that can go into the the museum. What are these leafy leaves? Looks innocent, but its edges are dangerously sharp. Okay. Boy, there's a bunch of these guys. Okay. I can get spring tokens from them and logs as well. Okay. What if there's any reason to collect these leaves? Level 5 combat. Okay. Okay, so like this is the beginner combat area, it looks like. Combat. Agility or fireball? Both of those are really good. I think agility is the smart pick here. It increases the attack speed of swords and tools. Since it works on both of them. Up another mushroom. Okay. Fireball. Fireball. Okay, and another berry. Okay, so I think I need one more berry. Okay, there's that. Pick that up. Oh, there's a treasure chest up there. Alright. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Okay, they didn't drop anything. Trail mix copper ring. What does copper ring do? Attack power and spell damage. Okay. That's extra foraging. Bonus farming XP. I can go ahead and... Oh, that's not the button I wanted, that one. I'll just have to remember to put that on before I do anything in the mornings. Exploration, okay. Increased jump. I'm gonna take Silk Saber. Maybe extra spider webs. Mushrooms. Okay, how many mushrooms do I have? I have 2 mushrooms. I think I need one. There's another mushroom. Centipillar, level 5. I'm assuming that's level there. Okay. Oh, and he dropped copper ore. Nice. Okay, so I can just get ore from that guy. Okay. And there's mushroom all over the place here. Ooh, there's a chest. Okay. Okay, some more centipillars. So they don't do a whole lot of damage. I can't jump up. That's good to know. Oh, nice 2 silk. There we go. Oh, there. Okay, some more tokens. Yep, there's the berries. Okay. Ooh, and a book. Okay. Yep, book. Small mana tome. Ooh, and a chest up here. Okay, silver. Unlock that one. That's just a bunch of money. Okay, silver or small mana tome. Wizard must have dropped this. Okay. Let's do this. Nice, 1 mana. Okay. Let's run past these guys. They're definitely not giving up the chase. What? That guy... Oh, wow. That's cheating. So they can just walk up the walls, huh? Ooh, bug shell? What if that's in the combat bundle? Bug shell. Maybe. Let's see. What's up here? Okay, there's another bag. Some berries. Berry, bag, berry. Was it earth crystal, berry, mushroom? There's peaches there. Okay. Okay. And then something over this way. Okay, that looks like boss or of some kind. Raspberry, peach, strawberry. Beware of slime. His appetite is insatiable, and he has a taste for squishy adventurers. Okay. I do feel that I am awful squishy. I am squishy adventurer. I'm gonna go ahead and not mess with a slime, especially if they decide to warn me as they so kindly did. Okay. Okay, so I can't jump down from there. But I can jump down here. Ow. I definitely did not... Oh. Equip my sword. Fireball. So burning only does 1 extra damage. That's a little disappointing. I was hoping it would go up. Maybe it'll go up higher with spell damage. maybe. Because if it just stays at 1, that's not as good as I was hoping it would be. Still, 3 mana for, I think, what is it right now, 22 damage? That's still pretty good. Okay. Through the mess of my farm. Okay, so there's my pond. Looks like there's so much more. Okay, so there's an apple tree there, an apple tree there. Oh boy, it looks like there's more stuff there. Yeah, there's another path that way. There's something down here. Okay, there's something here. Maybe to get burt fish further out. Ocean fish. Okay, and there's a jump platform there if I can make my way through here, here, here. Okay. 11. Okay. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna end up calling it here. I need to grab some dinner. And you know, play with my cats and you know, get cleaned up and not be not just lounge around on the computer all day. But thanks for joining me. I've had a blast. Again, thanks for the follow. Hope to see you again next time. I try to, for the most part, try to keep to a schedule. You know, Monster Hunter Saturdays, Sunday, some Deep Rock Galactic. I'm doing Sunhaven on Monday evenings for just a few hours since because of work. Just the last 2 weeks now have been I've had a lot more free time with the holidays and all. But I'll try and squeeze in a couple extra streams here now and again, maybe during the week when I can. I put up all my VODs on both Rumble and on YouTube. And I've also got my some sorted out. So like this one here, I'll end up editing out and splitting it up. I'll have the full stream VOD, and then I'll have the edited VODs. Monster Hunter in its own playlist, and then Sunhaven in its playlist. So if you prefer one over the other, you don't have to watch the whole stream to get caught up if you're interested in that. But yeah, again, thanks for hanging out. And again, I appreciate the follow. I'm just doing this for fun, and you know, I'm glad to see, you know, other people find it kind of interesting and want to chill and hang out and, you know, play video games and chat with each other. I have definitely been keeping in the back of my head wanting to do maybe in the future a multiplayer Sunhaven stream or streams, multiplayer playthroughs. If you end up being interested in that whenever that goes up, you know, feel free to pop on in. Yeah. I want to get quite a bit further in like the story and stuff like that before I consider doing that, because I feel like with multiplayer it'll probably end up rushing through story and stuff like that a lot faster than, you know, single player. So all future stuff. And you know, I want to end up doing like Rune Factory 3, Rune Factory 4, that kind of stuff. I've got a couple other games, you know, in the back burner. I've been thinking about. I want to potentially stream to occasionally, or maybe one-offs. Stuff like I've got Elite Dangerous. That's kind of I can do that real chill. I typically do like mining and trading and stuff like that. Um, I've been playing through Digimon's story Cyber Sleuth. It's actually my first Digimon game, and I've been enjoying that. But I think I'm doing the RPG thing of over grinding at points. Um, so I may or may not bring that along. I also want to try the Digimon. Was it Time Stranger? That looks like it could be a lot of fun. It's kind of similar from what I've seen of the Cyber Sleuth game. Um, so that's something I might end up, wanting to try sometime. And then old school RPGs too. Grandia 2, Legend of Mana, Secret of Mana. I want to play those on stream too. If people are interested in watching those as well. And then I have played Kerbal Space Program, and that's a fun kind of sandbox game. I have Kerbal Space Program 2, but I've never played it, so I might one day want to do that on stream as well. That seems like that. I can see a lot of shenanigans coming out of that game. Again, all stuff I'm considering in the future, but at least for the moment, I'm kind of sticking with the Monster Hunter, Deep Rock Galactic, and Sun Haven. At least for now. But yeah, again, like I said, here I am rambling. Thanks for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you swing by again. Links for my YouTube and I believe Rumble are both in the down there, the about section, I believe. If not, I know Rumble is on. Yeah, I think my Rumble is on my Twitch. Unfortunately, I can't. You can't search up my Rumble yet, since I don't have. The address is not the normal. Not like a named, unfortunately, yet. You have to have like 100 followers and stuff like that to get your own name as a URL for Rumble. So I'll have to remember if I get that far along to edit that. But in the meantime, have fun. Hope you enjoy more Sun Haven. And I guess enjoy your dinner there, Chris Dog. Chris Dang, not Chris Dog. In the meantime, hope you enjoy Happy New Year. And if I don't end up seeing you again, hope your 2026 goes really well. All right. Have a good one.